All right, Holy War on Israel urged, October 7th. That was the headline of an article written by the Associated Press and published in the New York Times on October 7th. The article continued, Muslims from more than 40 countries called today for a holy war against Israel. The call came in a resolution at the end of a 10-day Islamic conference here. That article actually was published on October 7th, 1968, 55 years exactly before the attack on Israel. The last time I came here to speak at City Council, the pro-Hamas protesters claimed there was no evidence of holy war, so I decided to do more research. So today I'm going to speak about the role of holy war rhetoric in the persistence of the conflict, as well as the use of Al-Aqsa Mosque as a rallying cry for war. Most of all of these points are direct quotes of articles that I researched. Just to give perspective, terrorism didn't start against Jews recently. Here's a list of terrorist acts against Jews by Arabs since 1517. The next page is going to talk about the 1929 Hebron massacre. Arabs savage in raids, that's a quote from the New York Times. Arabs raid mercilessly, that's a quote from the New York Times. Not my words. They also said that families are cut down at meals and colleges, synagogues, and houses are set afire. Why is it so violent? Well, because calls for holy war were throughout this period. This article in 1929, calls for holy war sent among Arabs, anonymous proclamation found in Jerusalem demands the extermination of Jews. It called upon the Arabs to exterminate the Jews and to destroy all Jewish homes and other property. 1936, fanaticism fanned by groups telling Arabs that the religion is in danger. 1937, holy wars urged by Arab agitators. Religion is used to arouse populace. Agents are inciting farmers to join in a Muslim holy war. They have succeeded in persuading a fair number of Arabs to join gangs, mostly through the inducement of lavish financial rewards and religious arguments based on the promise of paradise for those killed in the name of Islam. 1938, young men in Iraq enlist for holy war. Leading Muslim authorities in Iraq issued a fatwa that a jihad was necessary and every Muslim in Iraq must be willing to sacrifice himself for the cause. As soon as the fatwa was promulgated, thousands of Iraqi young men rushed to the jihad conscription office in Baghdad. This is my personal note. Why Iraq declaring a holy war against the Jews in Palestine? They don't share a border or have any conflict with the Jews there. This is because it's a religious factor. Here's the actual fatwa. I'll read part of it. A Muslim cannot let himself be insulted or disgraced. Consequently, a jihad has become imperative. The duty falling on every Muslim to sacrifice either himself or money. The jihad is intended to save holy Muslim Palestine from people who are playing with its destiny. Remember, God said, I will lead you to an occupation that is profitable. The jihad will save you from purgatory and its tortures. 1938, Arabs in Palestine talk of holy war after two and a half years of continuous Arab terrorism. Again, quoting the article. 1938, Arabs in Palestine talk of holy war. The propaganda represents that the Jews have designs on the holy mosque of Al-Aqsa. This is where Al-Aqsa comes up. And all other Muslim shrines in Jerusalem. Tell them that the mosque of Al-Aqsa is in danger and the religion is threatened and they are incited to fight. 1947, the Council of Ulemas of Al-Azhar University calls for a jihad. Jihad is an unconditional obligation. Whoever neglects it is a sinner. Who is the Council of Ulemas? It's a body of scholars trained in Islamic law and religion that has long been recognized as the highest Muslim authority in matters of faith. And by the way, this fatwa of holy war is still in place. So if you have any problems with it, don't come talk to me. Go talk to them. They're in Cairo. In 1948, Arab armies invade Palestine. And they stated that the war would be a war of extermination. And this was declared after Israel's independence. By the way, today is Israel's independence, so happy Independence Day, everyone. The head of the Arab League said this. He also said, each fighter deems his death on behalf of Palestine as the shortest road to paradise. Then in 1948, again, the Muslim body of Egypt issued a call for jihad or holy war. Participating in the Battle of Palestine is a sacred duty for all Muslims. 1956, the Council of Ulemas of Al-Azhar University, again, the highest authority of Muslim faith, solemnly confirmed a jihad, holy war against Israel. Any peace with Israel, which includes recognition of its existence, is against the faith. So they double down again on this holy war, which is still in place today by the highest Muslim authority in the Middle East. 1968, Arabs talk mostly of war and jihad against Israel. Sacrifice of blood and treasure in the jihad has become the duty of the faithful all over the world. 1969, President Nasser of Egypt calls war on Israel sacred duty. In the coming battle, the Arab soldier will not be soldiers of the Arab nation alone, but soldiers of God and protectors of the religion. Then in Al-Aqsa, Arabs find a sacred cause. King Faisal of Saudi Arabia called for holy war. 1969, more than Israel is in an expansionist policy of Arabs. There's genocide in northern Sudan, in Nigeria, and in Chad. These are all still places undergoing pressure from Muslim imperialism. 1980, Saudi prince talks of holy war. 1981, PLO paper advocates holy war to regain Israeli-occupied lands. Giving priority to Jerusalem means declaring holy war to liberate it, and the same applies to Palestine. 1996, tactics in a holy war. Hamas has a clear goal to turn nation Palestine into an Islamic state. Mosques are used. 1997, Sheikh vows to continue Hamas holy war against Israel. A nation that does not wage jihad cannot exist. 1998, he said the same thing again. 2002, terrorist attacks. Human Rights Watch said it was a crime against humanity and war crimes, the terrorist attacks that they were doing. Now here you are, 2023, Operation Al-Aqsa Flood. They use Al-Aqsa again to generate religious fervor for the attack. It's no coincidence. This has been used again and again. Let's backtrack 90 years. 1933, Nazi women urge holy war on Jews. The Jews want to continue to fight until the destruction of German people. We will continue until Jewry has been destroyed. The only difference between what happened in Germany and in the Middle East is that in the Middle East, Jews could defend themselves. As Golda Meir said, we will never leave our security in the hands of others. That would be reckless of responsibility. We are determined to stand on our 2 feet and to defend ourselves. Thank you.